Have you ever looked at an old friend who has become successful and wealthy and suddenly hated your own life? This is the story of a man whose quiet, peaceful life is destroyed overnight, not by tragedy or disaster, but by having a drink with a friend who has achieved everything he ever dreamed of. It is a story about the paralyzing poison of jealousy. Meet little Chandler. He is 32, polite and very shy. He lives in a modest house with his attractive wife and their newborn baby. He has a boring office job. But there is a secret inside him. He believes he is a poet. Sometimes he looks at the sky and feels beautiful, melancholy verses rising in his chest. However, he never writes them down. He is too afraid of what people might say. He lives in a comfortable little cage. One evening, he goes to a fancy bar to meet his old friend, Ignatius Gallaher. Gallaher left their dull city years ago. Now, he is a famous, wealthy journalist in London. When they sit down, the contrast is stark. Gallaher is loud and confident, and is dressed in expensive clothes. He smokes large cigars and drinks expensive whiskey. He regales them with tales of Paris, wealthy women, and European corruption. Chandler sits there, sipping his drink, feeling incredibly small. He looks at his friend and thinks, he's not even that smart. His writing is vulgar. Why is he living my dream? For the first time, Chandler feels dark, bitter resentment. He realizes that his own life is a dead end. Later that night, Chandler goes home. The effects of the whiskey wear off. He looks at his cheap, small furniture. He looks at a photograph of his wife. Suddenly she looks cold and distant, mean, uninspiring. I am a prisoner, he thinks. I am tied to this house, this woman, this life. I will never go to London. I'll never be a poet. His wife leaves him holding their sleeping baby while she goes to the store. Chandler tries to read a book of poetry. He tries to escape. He tries to feel something noble and grand. But the baby wakes up. It starts to cry. Chandler tries to rock it, but the crying gets louder and louder, and louder. The sound pierces his brain. It is the sound of his reality screaming at him. Frustrated and angry about his ruined dreams, he shouts at the innocent child, "Stop!" The baby screams in sheer terror. The door flies open. His wife rushes in. Glaring at Chandler with pure hatred, she snatches the baby from his arms and soothes it. "What did you do to him?" she asks angrily. Chandler stands in the middle of the room. The illusion of his greatness has disappeared. He is not a misunderstood poet. He is just a small, bitter man who frightened his own child. Tears of deep, absolute shame fill his eyes.